We're doing a mod to the F80, which is something I'm very excited about and have been wanting to do for a very long time. So just to introduce you guys, it is a CG Precision exhaust valve controller. So for the F80s, as you know, or the F8X chassis in general, that you can only activate or the exhaust valves open automatically themselves, depending if you're in efficient, sport, or sport plus mode. But the wonderful thing about this product is that you have full control of when you want to open and close the valves anytime you like, which I think should have been like a factory option that obviously like the drivers could do, but unfortunately it wasn't the case. But what I've seen on the F8X chassis, the brand new ones, that they actually designed it, so I'm sure like somebody talked about it or somebody said something, so they actually integrated it into the center console so you can actually open and close the flap as you like. So this one made by CG Precision. You can buy it with many different configurations. You can have it defaulted to on as in open, you can have it defaulted to closed, or have it on an auto setting. So it will just, whatever you guys want, you can configure it on CG Precision's website themselves, or you can buy it from any few other companies out there. I bought this from Mod Bargain, La Habra, California. Great guys, they had it in stock. This is exactly what I wanted, which is defaulted as in open, because that's what I want for like the factory exhaust, is to be open and to be able to close it whenever I like. So the kit comes with instructions, sticker, the actual valve controller itself, and it comes with two key fob remotes, so you can control it on the go, one for yourself, or you can give one to somebody else. Or the cool unique thing that I've seen is that this kit can be programmed into your home link, which is pretty much what I'm going to do, because honestly the remotes are kind of impractical for me, because I rather just use the home link, which is so much easier. You just press it one. Since there are 3 buttons, you can program one for closed and one for open, so you can have it on the fly right there, and it'll be a lot more easier to access. For those guys, for those of you who are interested in this, its kit goes for approximately like $200, right around there, plus or minus tax and shipping and whatnot. But for the price, I think it is a great kit, and from what I've seen from other people's reviews, it actually works very well. And honestly, like I've been looking forward to this, because this is one of those mods where I actually love it, because the main reason why I love to drive with the car's exhaust flaps open, but the biggest problem is that I leave for work very early in the morning, like very early, and the cold start on this is insane. It's really loud, and it pretty much wakes up, I'm sure, everybody around me, and yeah, you don't want pissed off neighbors. Okay, so in case of those of you that are interested in simply just having the exhaust flaps open at all times, you can do a quick little mod, which I had for a while, which is obviously free, and so the valves will just constantly stay open forever. If that's the kind of thing you're looking for, you can definitely do that. It's a simple thing where the car needs to be just warmed up to, I believe, operating temperature, which is just like maybe within a minute's time, and the cold start goes down and the idle's back to normal. You put in sport mode, and that will open the flaps, or sport plus mode, either way. And once you see the flaps are open, just verify by going to the back of the car, just checking, make sure the flaps are open, and all you have to do is turn off the car in that sport or sport plus mode, and the flaps will stay open. And from that point, you just go underneath the car and disconnect the valve controllers on each side. So once you disconnect it, it will permanently stay open, and all you do is just zip tie it up there on the chassis somewhere, wherever you want it, where it's convenient, and just put some tape around it just to keep it safe from getting any debris inside of it or anything of that sort, just to keep the connectors protected. But that's an easy, quick mod if you're looking for a constant, always open exhaust system. So that's what I've been doing for a while, but I think this is a better situation, because I mean, you just gotta spend the money, and this gives you complete control of the exhaust system and exactly how you want it, and You can open and close it as you like. So for the actual connector itself, this is pretty much a module right here. I will link below Mod Bargain's website where they have the full install of this, so you can see how they did it. It's really easy, just run it underneath the tunnel. So one of these connectors, this one will plug right into your OEM exhaust valve actuators, and this one will plug into the original connector from the car's harness, and it's that simple, for one on both sides. And this will mount on the left side of the chassis on top of the exhaust hanger. Just as a quick advice, the connector right here, I know it's going to be a little blurry, right there. After a while, sometimes you'll see they might end up staking. So the thing is, like, it'll be on the actual actuator pretty stiff. To prevent from breaking it, just some advice and give to you guys is push the connector forward into the actual actuator. That will release any tension. Pull on the tab up and then slowly just wiggle it out, and that will make the removal so much easier. Alright, so without further ado, we will get started on the install. Again, like I said, Mod Bargain has the install complete on their website, and I will link that below, as well as it comes with instructions. It's pretty straightforward. Shouldn't take any more than like 10-15 minutes at the max. And I will show you guys with the remotes first, after how it works. But like I said, these ones should be defaulted on auto open, and then I will show you guys how to program it to the home link system. Okay, so alright guys, so this is the driver's side of the car. Well, I'll just show you guys the exhaust actuators, just in case for those who haven't seen it before. There's one on each side of the exhaust system. So here's the exhaust tip right here. Go underneath it. Here is the actuator right here, and here's a connector to it right there, easily accessible. Focus. Alright, so as I was saying, so all you have to do is, if you want the free exhaust mod, is literally just to have the exhaust valve set on open and disconnect that. So I have the module mounted, so this is where it's supposed to go, and everything else is all tidied up. So just zip tie everything, so just to make sure that everything is secure and doesn't move out of place. So there's one on this side, and then the actuator on the other side is literally just right there. Same thing. And for those guys who are curious, this is not going to throw any kind of error code or anything on the dash, so having the valves open is not going to cause any kind of problem. Alright, so we're going to try to program the home link now. Brake. Turn the power on to the car. Alright, you just heard the valves actuate. So to program this thing, all you have to do is hold this for okay. So when it starts flashing fast, I believe that's when this Alright, so now we're going to program the off. We're just going to hold the third one until it starts flashing. There it goes, it's holding. Now you just press the button and hold it, and it should start flashing fast, and I believe that is when it's programmed. So right there, it started blinking fast, so it should technically be programmed, so let's check it out. There we go, you can hear the actuators. See, hold it, and there you go. You can hear the exhaust valve opening in that. Alright, just to show you guys, we're going to turn the ignition on. So like I said, it's set to default open. So even if I have it closed when I am driving the car and I turn it off, every time I turn it back on, you'll hear the valves open because it's on default open. So like right now, turn it on. You just hear the valve right now, it was closed, so it just opened up again. Alright, we're just going to start it. Right now the valves are open. So the way I have it set is on is default, which is factory settings. releasing it now, you can hear the exhaust. You can clearly hear the valves clicking. And as soon as I turn it off, valves open. On, valves closed. Off, valves open. Same thing for the home link. Second one, you'll see this is the auto setting. Valves closed, valves open. There you have it. Works flawlessly. Thank you guys for watching. Until the next episode.